Hi, I'm Nancy Thompson, and I play Truvy in Steel Magnolias. I love everyone, whether this is my first show with them or the whatever 30th or something like that with them. It's been an incredible journey, and it was great to like have that much true love on stage. There was no acting when it came to the last scene. Like, we were all bawling over how much we love each other. I think the most powerful thing about this show is the power of friendship, how much it bonds us together, how it's not only the good times but also the bad times that bring us closer together, and leaning on your friends is not only okay for you to do, but it's a necessity.
I'm Anna Shackelford, and I play Malin in Steel Magnolias. I relate to Malin a lot. You know, she's a psychologist, and I'm going to school to be a psychologist, so I kind of get her in that love of observing people and admiring their quirks for what they are, and it's their strengths, believe it or not. And this opportunity is the perfect way to say goodbye. You know, it's these 6 best friends who have spent their entire lives together, and a big change is happening for them. And I think that's very relatable to what we're all going through right now as a cast. And, you know, we've known each other for 4 years. It feels like forever just because of how much time we spent together. And it's coming to a close. And so this is kind of that big change for us.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Anderson, and I play Annelle in Steel Magnolias. I have never really played a character that's so close to my own personality, sometimes people think that's easier, but in all honesty, it's quite harder. I never thought I would actually get to the point of sharing a stage with so many good friends, because I came into the theater department sophomore year. I didn't start doing shows until my sophomore year, and I thought I was only going to do one. And as you can tell, I've done several, so that didn't work out. But I'm glad that I did more, because these seniors are they're amazing girls. They're amazing women, and I wouldn't want to share the stage with anybody else for our last performance.
I'm Abby Strickland, and I play the role of Clary Belcher. I enjoyed being Clary because she gave me the opportunity to lighten up some really intense roles and intense scenes, and I feel like often I use comedy or laughter to try to bring people together, and so I related a lot to her because that's how she kind of related to the people around her. She was loud, and she was sarcastic and sassy and all these things, and it wasn't hard to play that character. It was a lot of fun. My first role was actually Claire in a show called Proof, and I did it with Clary, so I gained an E and a lot of memories, which was really awesome. Being a part of this show has been such a full circle experience that taught me a lot about myself as an actress, as a person, and as a friend, because the whole show is about friendship, and I stood on stage with 5 of my favorite people to end one of the most amazing experiences of my life, which was Carson-Newman Theater. With these women, I have found a sense of community and home and understanding that I previously hadn't had. It's been cool to see how we started doing musicals together starting my sophomore year, and how that grew into just really cool friendships and memories. Makes me sad. I'm just exquisitely proud of all the girls that I got to be on stage with, and I was so happy to be able to share the stage with them again and to into this amazing part of our lives together, because, you know, we began it together and we got to end, and it was incredibly special. Yeah.
My name is Bailey Mee, and I played Weezer. I am my character. There was no acting. I'm loud, kind of obnoxious, a little crude, mostly funny. I love this cast. This is my favorite cast. It was my favorite show that we did at Carson-Newman because of the cast. These past shows were my favorite because of how close-knit we were, not just in this show, but for the past 4 years. we've all been really good friends. This show means a lot to me because it was my last show at Carson-Newman, and it was my last time to be able to work with some of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. In the past 4 years, we've had this incredible friendship that's just grown, and it really blossomed in this show. Get it? Because of Magnolia.
Hi, I'm Sierra Bevins. I play Shelby in Carson-Newman's production of Still Magnolias. Shelby is a type 1 diabetic, and so am I. So that is really, really cool. We have that in common, so I can play off of that a little bit, but I really like that Shelby has depth to her that we don't share. She has things about her that aren't like me too, so that's really, really fun to like maneuver through. These 5 women, not only do I go to school with them, but I'm also really great friends with them, and I think the most special part about it is that I respect them so much, and I just look up to them a lot, so it's not only a gift, but an honor to be on stage with them. Each character in this show is different in their own way. They have their quirks, they're big characters, they don't apologize for who they are, and I love that, and I think in life, we are that way too. The play is very honest in that it shows friendship and it shows struggle, and I think you can go away from the show feeling really sad, but you also have so much to be happy about. I love that we're not doing the movie. We're making it our own while also paying tribute to Shelby. You know, it's a true story, and I think it's a beautiful story of sisterhood and resilience and really hard choices and living with those choices. And so it is the perfect show to end my career at Carson-Newman.
I want the audience to take the idea that life can be very simple, and it can also be exciting and complicated and messy and frustrating and endearing. But it's our friends that matter, and it's our family. I mean, not just the family that we're related to, but it's the family that we choose. And that family is what's gonna pull you through, not anything else. Just your friends are what make life worth it.
I would want them to take away basically the power of friendship, because it really is important, especially through times such as dealing with the loss of a loved one or a child, because personally going through this, I've seen what it can do. So friendship is definitely something important through processes like this.
I want people to take away how important community is for the show. I think it's very special for all of us. I mean, one of the last lines is, "You have no idea how wonderful you are." And we always cried every time we heard Anna say that, because it really rang true to our friendships with each other. There is a true sense of valuing each other in this show, valuing community and understanding and connectedness. And I feel like we often separate ourselves a lot, but if Carson-Newman Theater has taught me anything, and if this show has taught me anything, and if I want others to take away from the experience of watching it or learning about it, it's that people are so worth loving, and they're so worth getting to be a part of and investing in. And that's what the show taught me.